Good morning, guys. Matthew 11:28 through 30. Come to me, all who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. So, put this into context. Jesus is talking about the Pharisees who are adding rules and intricacies to the law, to the commandments, to the point where people are just beaten down by it. And for some reasons, they're adding onto the law for good reason, and a lot of the time it's not. It's more to make themselves feel like they're more religious, they're more put together. And the point Jesus is making here is that the law, the commandments are not meant to be a stressor. The law and commandments are meant to serve you, and you not to serve them. And I feel like there's this feeling like a lot of the time for people, it's like God's waiting for you to break one of his rules so he can punish you. And that's not what it is. They're there to serve you. They're there to help you understand your relationship with God. They're there to help you grow closer to him. And so so the Pharisees are adding these rules, and people are there's so many rules, and they have that feeling of like, I can't screw up, and they're just beaten down and they're stressed out about it, right? And Jesus is saying that's not what it was meant to be. Come to me, all who are weary, who are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. He's giving them an invitation. Come to me as your Father. And just give me your life. Trust me. And that's not going to be a stressor. I'm not adding stress to your life. I'm coming to give you peace. I'm coming to give you rest. And then it goes into this analogy of the yoke, right? And this yoke would be like this wooden plank on the back of oxen that would like hold the oxen together. Kind of an analogy for how heavy the ritualistic life would have been, how heavy the burden of all these rules would have been. And he's saying that his yoke is light. Like his being tied to him there's not a burden, that you're going to experience peace and rest in it. And so he's inviting you not just to trust that he was a real person, and that the Bible is real, and that the law is real, but he's saying trust that you can give your life completely to me, and you will have peace in it. It's not about following rules. That's not what Christianity is. It's not a rule book. It's a relationship with him, and if you are willing to trust him completely with your life, it's the opposite of burdensome. It's not about having to do new things or having to give up things that you want. That might happen, but that's not what it's about. It's not going to add stress to your life. It's not going to add weight to your life. It's going to lift the burden that's already on you. And that's a hard thing to imagine outside. And that's why he's giving this invitation. Come, trust me. Trust me as your Father, and I'm promising you that the burden will be light.